Good win. It's always hard to come on the road against good football teams, and great environment tonight. And just thought our defense controlled the line of scrimmage, played relentless, really tight coverage early, and did a great job getting off the field. Changed the way the game was played. Um, you can tell in the second half, offensively, our game plan changed as far as possessions, time, um, different than probably ever been in my career. And special teams were solid. Our Max did a great job putting it through the upright and changing the game just as far as possessions and kickoff cover solid. Punt return gave up a little bit more than we wanted to, but all in all, solid night there. And offensively, create some big plays at times. Structure change from them, which anticipated a little bit. Didn't know exactly what the structure would look like. Gone against him enough in my career, kind of expect the unexpected, and um, but we adjusted, got some things going in the first half. Able to put some points up, and then second half played pretty tight, just the way the game was unfolding. So great win for the football team, and proud of the way that we approached the week, how we prepared, how we practiced, and how hard we played tonight. So, open it up.
Start with David. Josh, can you talk about how you handled, being without Lance and then having John go down, how you felt that y'all handled that and just the adversity and challenges y'all faced on that?
All in all, I thought the guys that went in and played in replace of those guys played solid tonight. Um, Between the adjustment of our personnel and structure, getting everybody in sync, it took us a little bit in the beginning parts, but they performed well. Look forward to hopefully having both of those guys back here by the time we get back on the field.
Brandon and Austin. Speaking of which, when you're down two linemen and then let one touchdown drive, you run the ball 8 straight times down their throat, you're able to score. Knowing all the impressive things you saw tonight, how's that stack up for your team?
Running the footballs, our baseline, our bread and butter, and it's how we get started. Um, I thought with the structure changes, the pressures that they were bringing, it took us a little bit of time to get hat on a hat and create some vertical seams. Our backs getting used to, the angles of how everything was unfolding. But that drive was big, and the a couple of the conversions were big later in the football game too.
Josh, you referenced your mom on the ESPN interview, first time back here, but this is the first season without her.
Yeah.
What's this first month of the season been like?
Yeah, she was looking forward to this game. So she got a lot of friends across the state that know that she was looking forward to it. So it was a unique game to come back and have it be a road game for me and this football team, but a home game for a lot of my family.
Guys, what kind of flexibility do you give the head coach or the play caller to have this kind of defense sort of as imposed its will?
Yeah, each game unfolds differently, but in the first half, you could feel the way that we were playing on the defensive side of the football, controlling the line of scrimmage, making it really tough on the quarterback, playing tight coverage on the back end, getting off the field on third downs, and as the game went into the second half, it changed the way that we played and what type of situations we were going to put Nico in with our personnel changes up front. I mean, all those things play into it together, and at the end of the day, if you want to play really high level football, you got to have a high level defense, and our guys are playing really well. They're excited about the way they're playing, but they also know that there's more out there, and it's been fun seeing this group continue to grow. Yeah, man, Seth's a really good football coach and does a great job with those guys. He'll be able to find the right guy for them going forward.
Nico came straight to you with the game ball, gave you a hug right there.
Yeah. This game was never about me coming back here, not for this football team. And I say all that. They also understood that this one was a little bit different for me personally, too. But that's not what it was about. But I do appreciate, their recognition of that and wanting that for me.
Yeah, Josh, I know you didn't want this to be about yourself, but apart from the way your team played, the good things, the things you want to improve on, apart from the football, what was your favorite part about the trip, these 30 hours or ever how long you've been here?
Walking off that field with the win felt pretty good. Very.
Coach, the two, I guess, big pass plays, one early and through, just how big were those when everything was upside?
Yeah, as we were figuring out the structure of the fits, two big pass plays that help create, points at the end of the day and some separation on the scoreboard. Two big explosive plays, and both those guys did a great job getting into the right area of the field.
West and Austin. The way that your defense has been playing, how much different does that make things for you calling stuff during games and situationally and kicking, punting, not doing that? How different is that? How much more are you thinking about that stuff these days?
Well, it does change, because field position, changes the way the game's played, for everybody. And, what type of position you're trying to put, everybody on your football team. So it changes, how the game is played. And tonight's the game kind of formed its own identity, mid-second quarter, certainly as the third quarter got started. But each game is different, so you have to be ready to play it as it starts unfolding.
You referenced kind of the change in play style in the second half, but you guys have won going fast this year. You won going slow tonight. 2 tight ends, 4 receivers. Is this the most versatile offense you've ever had?
Most versatile that we've been because of our personnel, the trust that we have in the ability to move guys into different spots. And then Nico having great command and understanding of everything that's going on gives you that luxury.
Blake there.
Josh, do you think you've evolved as a coach to be able to win a game in this style and backs of defense? It's more program evolving.
Man, you look at the steps that our defense has taken. Your team forms its own identity each year, and it's my responsibility to put them in a position to play a complete game together and find the best way to win. And tonight, that's how the game unfolded.
No, it's never perfect, but from an operational standpoint, offensively, I think maybe one false start. How do you think they handled the environment here tonight?
All in all, handled it really well. Freshman quarterback coming into his first, league game on the road. But there's a couple things that we can clean up as well. But all in all, pretty solid.
Is there any sense of relief when you face these questions, even in the offseason, about coming back to OU and all that, that now this game?
Just like it meant something, right? To be here and to play and to win. Yes, but that's just not what it was about in coming back here. We got a good football team, got high expectations. They continue to compete extremely hard every day to grow, to become better. This was our first road test in the league. Tonight was about this 24 football team, and really proud of how they performed.
Coach, I wonder how many times in your career have you gotten involved as a head coach? What are you going to do with this?
He'll go in the office for sure. Yeah, but I don't know. There've been a couple of them. First win, those type of things.
3 more. Stephen, Adam, and Austin.
Josh, whether it was the turnovers on one end or the injuries up front, you guys had a lot of adversity. So what does it say about the growth of the program, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, look at what the defense does. We're in a third down, give up a strip sack off the edge. Sudden change, they go out, create a turnover, get the ball right back. Through adversity tonight, everybody continued to play and compete and keep playing playing for each other, and I'm really proud of them. That's one of the things that we talked about going into this thing. But the defense's ability to handle sudden change, adversity was a huge part of this football game.
Josh, this was a more physical game than your first three. Do you think there's a long-term benefit to your guys winning that type of game?
I think in this league, you got to be able to win different ways as the season unfolds. Each game is different, each opponent, matchups, all of that. We need to be the most physical football team on the field every Saturday. So one of the cornerstone blocks of being able to go win.
The schedule set up unique from the standpoint you play 4, you got to bye, then you play 3, then you got to bye, and then to close. To close this first stretch, this first third undefeated, going into a bye week when your team's a little dinged up, how big is that, and just how big is the next 2 weeks to just kind of continue to progress but get healthy?
Gotten off, we talk about starting fast in the season, and we've done that. We got some guys that got to get healthy, but as a football team next week, we got to continue to grow and get better. The areas where we're not playing to the level that we're capable of, those things show up as you go on, and we got to continue to get better at those things. So get some guys healthy, have some really good practices, and get ready for the next one.